Hello everyone and welcome to another Excel tutorial. It's Vandalia here. I hope all of you are doing well today. And as always, I'm so glad that you're here. Today, I'm very excited to help you consolidate data with using the Data Consolidate tool that's available in Excel. I've put together 3 scenarios with 3 different ways on how you can get this done. Alright, let's get started with our first example. We're looking at here some basic generic data, sales team performance week by week. We have different sheets for different week that track the daily close rate by salesperson. So we have 4 weeks worth of data. And what I'm going to do, come to my first sheet where I want the end consolidation to be. I'll rename it summary. I'll click on cell A1. Then I navigate to the data ribbon tab. And then come over to the right, click on consolidate. And the consolidate dialog box pop up. At the top, for function, select sum. You do have other options down the list here, 10 other functions if you want to count, average, and etc. Now, I need to add reference. And my reference is going to be that 4 weeks worth of data. All I need to do is in reference, click in this upright arrow. Then I'm going to go to week 1. Select the range that I want to consolidate and click in the arrow pointing down and then click on add. Then click in this upright arrow again. Then I go into week 2, select the range, click in the arrow and click on add. Click in this upright arrow again, go into week 3, select the range, click in the arrow and click on add. Click in this arrow again, then go into week 4. Range is automatically selected. Click in the arrow and click on add. So once we have all of the 4 weeks of data added here, I'm going to choose use labels option. Check the box here and here because my data has headers and I want the left column. And then click on create links to source data. Click OK and immediately I've consolidated the data. So let's just take a moment just to look at our data and understand exactly what we're looking at. We have a little chart here from Sunday to Saturday. As you can see, for each day, the number fluctuates. It fluctuates greatly depending on the lead flow as well as the appetite. The sales manager motivates his team with a weekly sales challenge, and the process begins with the thorough data collection reported daily by his team. So the final summary report provides the manager with a condensed version of his team performance over the past 1 month. Now, Excel has added the outline function feature here. On the top left, we have this number 1 and 2, and we have this plus marking. This is an indicator that this data has been grouped. So if I click on 2, all those groups will be expanded. If I click on 1, the groups collapse. Let's click on 2 again to expand the group. It's all coming from the team performance data worksheets, and we can see the 13 different groups for 13 salesperson. And the beauty about this, the link is created. So anything that's done to individual worksheet will be referenced and updated here. So for example, you can see on Sunday, there is 23 for uni. So let's change it to something very obvious, like 100. Then I press enter. So if I go back to summary, it's automatically updated, increase that amount significantly. The sad part with this one, you'll never know which worksheet it came from. For example, if I just click on this 2 in the column B, it says team performance. It would be nice if it says which worksheet it came from, but that didn't happen. And the reason for this because we are consolidating data within the same workbook. Next, let me show you how to consolidate data tables from multiple workbooks. In our second example, we have the monthly personal budget dataset sample. So over the course of 30 days, for example, we might get paid twice and maybe receive payments from some freelance job or getting passive income from our investment, etc. Then we buy groceries, pay rent, and other things. A monthly budget accounts for the money that goes in and out of the bank account. The process begins with thorough data collection, compiling a list of the monthly expenses and the amount we earn. The first thing I do, I want to make sure all the files are open. Then I'll navigate to the View ribbon tab and then come over to the right and click on Switch Windows. Here we can see all the workbooks that are open in my computer. The check mark indicates the active file, 2025 Personal Finance, which is right here that I'm working on right now. So we have 3 months worth of data that I want to consolidate. They are in 3 separate workbooks, January file, February file, and March file. What I'm going to do, come to the summary report sheet where I want the end consolidation to be. In this case, I want it to be in file 2025 Personal Finance. I'll click on cell A1, then I navigate to the Data ribbon tab, and then come over to the right and click on Consolidate. The Consolidate dialog box pop up. Then at the top for function, select sum. Now I need to add reference, and the reference is going to be that 3 months worth of data. So I'll click in this upright arrow. Then I'm going to go to the View ribbon tab. Then come over to the right, click on Switch Window, select January file. Then select the range that I wanted to consolidate. Then click in the arrow pointing down. Then click on Add. Click in this upright arrow again. Go to the View ribbon tab. Click on Switch Window. Select February file. Select the range. Then click here. Then click on Add. Then click in this upright arrow again. Go to Switch Windows. Select March file. Select the range. Then click here. then click on Add. So once we have all of the 3 months of data added here, I'm going to check the box here and click on Create Links to Source Data. Click OK. Then immediately, I've consolidated the data. If I click on number 2 here, then the column B shows February, January, and March data. So for example, let's change the amount here to 6,000. Then if I go back to summary, it's automatically updated. In the column B, it shows January data, so I know which worksheet it came from. However, there's a limitation with this Consolidate tool. If you add more sheets of data to our file, the summary report won't be automatically updated. So the newly added data would not be immediately included into the summary report. If you need that much flexibility, then your best option would be to use Power Query in Excel. I will cover Power Query in Excel in a great detail in my upcoming videos. So please consider subscribing to my channel to make it easier for you to go back at any time you need it. Here at my notebook, I provide lots of insights about productivity. All right, let's get back to our example. Lastly, I want to show you how to consolidate data within the table. Here we have a study progress tracker data sample by study hours. In this scenario, let's say that I want to stay on top of my personal development. So I decided to create a structure plan to help me stay on track. As we see here, a little chart from day number 1 to day number 38, month by month. I logged in the number of hours to show the progress in the study myself. I want to create a little summary and then calculate the average study time for each topic so I can quickly glance which topic I put the most effort in. I'll click on cell H2, then I navigate to the data ribbon tab, then click on Consolidate, and the Consolidate dialog box pop up. Then at the top, for function, select average. Now I need to add the reference, and my reference is going to be the entire range of the table. Click in this upright arrow, select the range, and click here, then click on Add. Check the box here, and I leave the box unchecked on Create Links to Source Data. Click OK, and very quickly, I've consolidated the data. I'm going to do a little bit of formatting here to make this a good looking summary report. I'll select the data range, then navigate to the Home ribbon tab, click on Conditional Formatting. I choose Top Bottom Rules, click on Top 10 Item. I want to rank the top 2, so I replaced 10 with 2. Then I leave it as default there, click OK. It shows that I put the most effort into learning about Tableau. Fantastic. Okay, that's all I have for today. I hope you find it useful. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. Also, let me know in the comment below. Let me know if you have used the consolidate feature before. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day and I'll catch you in the next video.